News 8 at Sunrise in high definition continues.
Welcome back. CPA Matt Bryant is back with us this morning. Matt, good to see you.
Thanks, Mark. Good to be here.
So today we're talking about the Federal Reserve and the impact it has on interest rates. Let's begin with the Federal Reserve Bank. Let's start with the definition there.
The Federal Reserve Bank is a group of private corporations that is related to but not part of the U.S. government. They are the ones who control monetary policy in the U.S.
What does the bank do?
Well, one of the things the bank does is buy federal securities. When they buy federal securities, it infuses the banking system with cash, which allows banks to offer lower interest rates.
What happens if the Federal Reserve sells these government-backed securities?
If the Federal Reserve sells government securities, banks lose money to buy them, leaving less money for loans, which drives interest rates higher.
All right, let's talk about interest rates. What interest rate is changing when the Fed buys or sells these government-backed securities?
The purchase and sale of government-backed securities influence the federal funds rate, which is the rate banks charge each other for short-term loans.
Does the Fed control any other interest rates?
Yes, the Fed also sets the discount rate, which is the rate at which it lends to banks.
Why would it want to change these interest rates, Matt?
Well, the change in interest rates can have an impact on inflation and monetary policy. With lower interest rates, people have more money available to make purchases.
So how do these change in rates impact economic growth overall?
Well, lower interest rates allow people to have more money to spend on goods and services. For example, the principal interest payment is the same on a $100,000 mortgage at 8% as it is on a $135,000 mortgage at 5%.
All right, so that's a way that it impacts individuals. What about businesses? How does the changes in these rates impact businesses as well?
It'd be a similar thing. A business could go out and buy more property and equipment at a lower interest rate, getting more for their dollar, more for the same monthly payment at a lower interest rate.
So why wouldn't the Fed keep these rates low all the time?
Well, when the rates are too low, the demand for items increases and exceeds supply, which eventually drives costs up, which is inflation.
Okay. So final thoughts on this subject this morning?
Well, the Federal Reserve has an important role to play in the financial standing of America, and their influence on interest rates is very difficult to manage and make sure that everything is going well and that inflation isn't too out of control.
New York State Society of CPAs has a program going on in October. We've been touching on it the last couple of weeks. Let's touch on it again here.
Yes, that's right. October is Financial Literacy Month, and the New York State Society of CPAs has their Get Money Smart campaign.
All right. And for more information on that, you can go to their website. Matt, thank you. It's nysscpa.org. We'll be sharing that link on our site as well at rochesterfirst.com.